Hi guys, today I'll be showing you a video about the replacement of the drive shaft of this WLToys 12428. The drive shaft here is busted off, so I'm going to replace it with a new one. This is a steel, all steel. The original one's made out of plastic here. This was actually plastic, the joint. The car belongs to my brother. I think he had a crack at trying to take off the old joints there. Unfortunately, I think he might have rounded the grub screws. So I'm not sure what I'll do. I might have to heat this up. Okay, so I've dismantled I've removed the diff, this diff shell thingy, and managed to get this piece on its own. So what I plan to do is, before I heat this up, we want to get all this plastic away, so I'll have to remove this, could be a 3mm hex, and then we'll heat it up. Okay, so by applying heat, I managed to get that joint off. So this is the part that it was on. So, oh, it's still hot. So these are the grub screws that I removed. And yeah, this is the piece that I heated up, and it came off this part here. So that's one end done. To remove, I still have to try and remove this one. Fortunately, I was able to remove the second link without causing damage, as well as not having to rip the buggy apart. So that's the point where it was connected. I've just taken the new drive shaft out of the pack and noticed that I might have a problem, because the grub screws that come with it, there's only 2 of these grub screws, and then you've got these two grub screws which have sort of like a pipe on the end of it, and I think that feeds into this hole there. So you feed it in there, and then the other end comes out of this hole. So which is a problem, because there's no hole in this. So I'm not sure how, if my brother ordered the correct part, or what, or if I can improvise with this one. We'll see if we can get away with just putting in one grub screw into this. We'll see how it goes. So I've connected everything back up. Here's the new drive shaft. I'll give it a test run. Seems to be okay. Okay, I'll put the wheels on. Okay, sorry about the we've had a major jump in time here, because it's the next day, and I forgot to record dismantling of the car. The reason I had to dismantle the car totally is because, although I had the the rear drive shaft working, it turns out that the front drive shaft stopped working. For some reason, this piece here, that dog bone, which is supposed to be connected to this piece, and in turn is supposed to be connected to the front diff here. So that slides in there, and spins the wheels. So that basically came disconnected. I thought it snapped, but I think some screws came loose or something caused it to come loose, and I'm not sure what it was that caused it to come loose. But I'm going to open up this casing here, this housing here, to see if there's some screw holes there or something. So I've dismantled the diff housing, and taken out the part which, let me just disconnect this. Maybe that screw is actually snapped. So there's the screw itself. Maybe the end of that screw has snapped. Yeah, it's basically snapped off, and it's the other half of it is stuck inside this, which I'll never be able to get out, of course. I just finished up greasing up this diff. I'm about to put it back in the housing, and I like how the housing has that plastic piece there. If you can see that piece right in the middle, or on the side, sorry, middle of the screen. Without that, I wouldn't know which way to put the diff, if it should be this way or that way. But with that plastic piece there in the housing, it makes this task almost newbie proof, which is good for me. Anyway, so now I've put the front back together. Hopefully the part that I glued, which is there, that cup, hopefully that sticks and doesn't come off. But even if it does come off, then at least we'll have two-wheel drive. Hey guys, let's do a test run. It's been more than 24 hours since the Loctite has dried up, so let's see how it goes. Let's check it out. Yeah, she goes alright. Yeah, beautiful. Yeah. Oopsie. She goes alright. My brother will be happy with this. Oopsie.